Pleiades own and operate a fleet of 12 medium-sized tankers. That is 2 Aframaxes, 8 Panamaxes, and 2 MR chemical tankers. The TPS 48 turbocharger is installed on 21 auxiliary engines of the 7 Panamaxes. The TPS 52 turbocharger is installed on 6 auxiliary engines of the 2 Aframaxes. And the TPL 70 turbocharger is installed on the main engine of the 2 Aframaxes. Well, it is not the first time that we work with ABB turbocharger and service station in Greece, but it was on a case-by-case basis and restricted to the supply of spare parts and overhaul service on board. When we realized that we have 7 sister vessels with 21 auxiliary engines equipped with TPS 48 turbochargers, we also realized the advantages of economy of scale were right in front of us. That is, fixed costs could be split to all 7 sister vessels, better discount terms could be agreed due to the volume of service and spares, and due to predictable service schedule. We also thought that by applying a rotation program of extra 3 turbocharger units to the sister vessel groups and doing the overhauls of the units in ABB's workshop in our own hometown, we could share the expert evaluation and servicing skills of ABB trained and professional personnel before and after servicing. We have therefore decided to sit down with ABB, Turbocharger Greece, and work out the most suitable solution. This is how we were introduced to the MMA service agreement, which we indeed have enjoyed for the last 10 years in terms of predictive maintenance schedule, standard quality of maintenance service, reliability in operation and performance, and last but not least, fixed annual budgets and cash flows for our accounting department. When we were signing the service agreement, our key priorities were to ensure the design performance of every turbocharger unit was restored after each overhaul in the workshop in a consistent manner. Then we would expect consistent availability of spare parts. Incorporating a recent design and material improvements from ABB's research and development program to the overhaul units, and finally, privileged payment terms. Well, from ABB, we would expect overhaul service on time, all necessary spare parts are readily available, and most important, consistency in the quality of service support, that is, expert advice and professionally trained personnel. In fact, we have not faced any serious issues with ABB so far. We are certain, though, that ABB will respond in the most professional and responsible manner to resolve any problems and safeguard its clients' interests. We would see that vessels are run more and more by operators rather than skilled engineers. In this respect, we would expect the equipment to be designed with increased reliability, extended service life between overhauls, and to be more and more independent from manual intervention whilst operating on board. One example could be a semi-automated washing procedure for turbine or compressor. The world's economy is suffering a serious recession and needs to be redefined somehow. Until that happens, the growth of markets will be happening at extremely low gradients in the near future. On the other hand, the sea transport has been and still is the cheapest way of transporting goods. However, politicians and legislation have transformed the vessels into complicated process plants, and everybody has to be very careful not to be trapped in this turmoil. My vision is simple. It's just to see a single vessel, a single fueled vessel, and ballast-free design.